Hello, everybody. Welcome to this session. And today I want to dive deep into us being the source of our income. I've noticed this is something that I was struggling as well in the past. I made everybody my source of income, and I thought I have to pray to gods and I have to pray to this and that and set up my room in a certain way and doing all that dance around somebody else who I made the source of my income. I thought I had to beg somebody to give me my money. And this was a big shift for me about 2.5 years ago when, through my coach, I learned that no, I am the source of my money. And so I want us to help today to tap more into that wisdom, that information, that ability to generate our own money, but also open ourselves up to receiving from all kinds of different sources so that we're not just limited to one source of income, which is our fruits of our hard labor. Money can come through many, many channels, and it's about giving and receiving. And many of us, we are not very receptive. Often we reject, often we don't notice all the ways in which money can come to us. And so let's see what comes up. As always, it's a channel session. I myself, I don't know which direction we're going to go. I'm just going to go with the flow and make yourself as comfortable as you need to. You may lie down and whichever way you need to be receptive to this and let the energy work on you. Okay, I'm going to share my slides as always. Sources of abundance. Okay, so close your eyes, put your awareness at the center of your heart. There is nothing you need to do, there is nowhere you need to go. Just allow yourself to be fully present in the here and the now. Put your awareness somewhere 300 feet above your crown. Tap into the love and light 300 feet above your crown. Allow this love and light energy to begin coming down on your crown, filling up your crown with love and light. Allow this energy to come into your forehead, cleaning up your forehead, cleaning up your ajna. Allow this energy to come into your ajna, the throat, coming into your heart, your solar plexus chakra, your navel, your lower chakras. This energy is going all the way down, down, down to the 7th plane of consciousness. Creator of all that is consciousness level. Center of Mother Earth. Allow this energy to begin coming up through the crust of the earth, through your feet, through your body, coming into your heart, filling up your heart with love and light. A sphere of love and light is beginning to form itself at the center of your heart. This sphere of love and light is beginning to expand, is becoming as big as your house, as big as your town, as big as this planet. Think about who or what is the source of your income? Who have you made more significant than you? More important than you? Who is in charge of your prosperity? Who is in charge of how much you have? Who is in charge of deciding how much is going to be on your bank account? How much is going to be made available to you? Clear and transmuted across all time, dimension, space, and reality. May some of your karma be used to scan the entire universe for all the beings that claim to be your source of income. May some of your good karma be used to fire them all and disconnect. May some of your good karma be used to ask Creator of all that is to teach you what it feels like to know you are the source of your income. You are your own abundance. You are your own judge. You are your own decision maker. You are the one who has power over your life and what's happening to you. Who is interfering with that power? May some of your karma abuse just scan the entire universe for all the beings that stand between you and your power. May some of your good karma abuse just create a fall that is to fire them all on your behalf from interfering with you. Change their job descriptions. With your awareness at the center of Mother Earth, imagine there is an elevator and the door is opening and you're stepping inside and it's beginning to rise. It's coming through the crust of the earth, through your feet, through your body, through your head, through your crown, going higher and higher. With some of your karma abuse, you take your awareness, your consciousness all the way to the 7th plane of consciousness. With some of your good karma abuse, you scan the entire universe for that version of you that's completely, fully aware of their power, their ability to manifest, their ability to create, who are completely embodying being the source of their income. Imagine there is a door that's taking you across time, dimension, space, and reality all the way to that version of you. May some of your karma abuse to take you up through that door into the presence of that being, that version of you. Cross the door, step through the door, cross time, dimension, space. Be in the presence of that version of you that is completely embodying you being the source of your income. How is that version of you different? How do they think? What do they believe? What do they do? What do they say? If they had a voice, had a story, what would they tell you? What mindset shifts need to happen for you to be that? May some of your good karma abuse just create a fall that is to help for an information transfer to be initiated. Receive that information, know that information, have that information. Embody that information, allow this information to be wired into your system, making the necessary mindset shifts. May some of your good karma abuse just create a volatility to teach you what it feels like to be your own source of income. How can you fully embody the belief that for you everything is possible? You can be, do, have everything you wish. May some of your good karma abuse just create a volatility to teach you what it feels like to not be afraid of who you are, what you're capable of. All those limits and limitations, checkpoints, barriers, why you're giving yourself just enough, just little. Why have you decided that you needed to be kept in check? That your dreams and aspirations needed to be kept in check? May some of your good karma be used to help us connect to you, the future self, you, the soul. May some of your good karma be used to ask Creator of all that is to teach you, the soul, what it feels like to be in charge, of your life, to be powerful. All the treasures are within. Prosperity is a state of mind. What is your state of mind? May some of your good karma be used to ask Creator of all that is to teach you what they know about prosperity, to teach you the truth about prosperity, to teach you the truth about who you are. What would it take for you to become a powerful creator? May some of your good karma be used to ask Creator of all that is to teach you what it feels like to be powerful, to be a powerful creator. If prosperity had a voice, had a story, what would it tell you? Imagine you're inside the sun and there is a bench, and beside you, on that bench, is your source of income. May some of your good karma be used to ask Creator of all that is to help you plug in your consciousness in your source of income. Plug in your consciousness into the true source of income, source of abundance, source of prosperity. May some of your good karma be used to ask Creator of all that is to scan the entire universe for all the beings that are plugging themselves into your source of income. May some of your good karma be used to ask Creator of all that is to fire all those beings from hijacking your source of income, from tapping in into your source of income. May some of your good karma be used to ask Creator of all that is to scan the entire universe for all the beings that feel entitled to your source of income, to feel entitled to your prosperity. May some of your good karma be used to fire them all, disconnect them all. May some of their good karma be used to neutralize all the decisions and choices they've ever made, to tap into someone else's sources. Look at your source of income. How does it feel to you? How does it look? Step inside. Step inside your prosperity stream, your source of income. How does it feel being inside that energy? Being surrounded by that energy, does it feel comfortable? Does it feel uncomfortable? What's making you feel uncomfortable? Where you think it's too much? It's more than I can handle. Clear and transmuted across all time, dimension, space, and reality. What would it take for you to vibrate in harmony with this energy? What's standing between you and that energy? What's resisting in you to that energy? Clear and transmuted across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Some of you with karma abuse, just create a field that is to teach you what it feels like to be in harmony with your abundance, your prosperity. To teach you what it feels like to ask for more, be more, grow into more, vibrate with more and more. Ask and you shall be given. And some of you with karma abuse, just create a field that is to teach you what it feels like to receive unconditionally. And some of you, so everywhere you think everything comes with, everywhere you think everything comes with a catch, with strings attached, clean, transmuted across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Everywhere you don't trust this could be this easy, clean, transmuted across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Everywhere you feel like you are running out of what's available to you, there is that feeling that there is a limited piece of pie allocated to you, and you must have already exhausted. Well, if that would be true, it would be billionaires, and billionaires keep on getting richer and richer and richer. Why should there be a limit for you set, but not for them? So may some of you become abuse, just create a field that is to neutralize all the decisions and choices, beliefs you have absorbed, you adopted. That things are limited, are available in a limited supply to you. Everywhere you believe in limits, everywhere you believe things could run out, then transmuted across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Some of you with karma abuse, just create a field that is to activate the essence, sacred essence of your being, and align the vibration with what's available to you. Where are you resisting? Why are you resisting? What would happen if you gave up your resistance and just allowed things to flow? Where do you need things to happen one way? Where are you not allowing things to happen in whichever way they choose to happen? Where have you limited your sources, the avenues through which abundance can come to you? Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. What would it take for you to be abundant in all areas of your life? Relationships, love, prosperity, health, opportunities, experiences, laughter, all the good things in life. Where have you decided you couldn't have all the good things in life? Clear and transmuted across all time, dimension, space, and reality. With some of you good karma abuse, just create a fall that is to help you activate the belief in yourself. To teach you what it feels like to believe in yourself. Activating the essence of you, essence of your soul, strengthening your connection with you, the soul, with inner guidance, with the information from within. Look at your future. Where does your next money win come from? It could be a money win, it could be an opportunity, it could be a freebie. Are you noticing all the ways in which prosperity is coming to you? Avoiding accidents, things breaking down is also a money win that could cost you. The energies have been very powerful this week. So how can you program these energies to work on you to remove barriers in your consciousness? Barriers to receiving from all directions. Some of us with karma abuse just create a full that is true. Program this energy to work on us. To remove inner resistances. And especially remove worry and fear around money, around prosperity. Everywhere we worry, it might run out. This is a double bind. These are the conflicts, the mental conflicts. We are trying to program you to believe you're the source of your income. Help you awaken to this realization and be open to receiving. But then there is the foundational energy, which is fear, lack, limitation. It becomes an inner conflict. Should I believe I'm abundant? Or should I fear that I might run out of it soon? Where are your fears holding you back? What would it take for you to give up your fears around prosperity, around money? If some of you with karma abuse, just create a fold that is to scan your past, present, future for all the moments of time where you decided you were going to be afraid. Whether you will have enough money. Enough to survive. If some of you with karma abuse, just create a fold that is to purify your basic chakra for the next 24 hours, as long as it's needed. Of all the thoughts, fear-based thoughts around survival, around prosperity. What would it take for you to just choose to be prosperous? What would it take for you to have that experience of knowing that all your needs will always be taken care of and more? Why are you locked in fear-based thinking? With some of you with karma abuse, just create a fold that is to run the energy of Archangel Michael through your consciousness, through your energetic field. disconnecting you from any entities, beings, creatures that are enticing your fears, enticing you to fear. How is that fear, worry serving you? If money had a voice, had a story, had something to share with you about fear and worry around it, what would it say to you? If prosperity had a voice, had a story, what would it share with you about fear and worry? If creator of all that is had a voice, had a story, what would they share with you? What would they tell you about fear and worry? Is some of you with karma abuse just creator of all that is to teach you what it feels like to be at peace with abundance, to be at peace with money, to be at peace with the way it chooses to show up in your life? What would it take for you to have greater peace? What would it take for you to give up your past and past experiences with prosperity? Look at your future. And some of you with karma abuse just create a all of this to show you, in whichever way you're able to perceive it, where your next prosperity wins are gonna come from. And some of you with karma abuse just scan the entire universe for all the beings that are hiding your prosperity. And some of you with karma abuse to fire them all from playing games with you, from hiding your prosperity, from playing hide and seek with you. Some of you with karma abuse just create a volatility to scan the entire universe for all the beings that have convinced you they knew something about your prosperity that you don't know, that you now put in charge of it. Some of you with karma abuse just create a volatility to fire anybody and everybody from having any power over your prosperity flow. What are the check marks, checkpoints, obstacles you put for yourself? Where are you trying to keep yourself in check? Where are you trying not to give yourself too much? Out of fear of yourself and what you would do with it. Why are you afraid of yourself? Why are you afraid of giving yourself more? Why are you afraid of what you would do with it? When some of you with karma abuse just create a fall that is to bring up all the past life energy behind that. And if that energy had a voice, had a story, what would it tell us? If this energy had a voice, had a story, what would it tell us? Times gazillion, times gazillion, times gazillion. Where are we burdened by the past? What would it take for us to be free of all the past conclusions and just have it? Just be in it. And some of your good karma views just create a folder this to help you neutralize all the decisions and choices you've ever made, to not believe in yourself, to not trust yourself. Everywhere you're waiting and seeing what would happen. Everywhere you're taking the slow road. Being transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Everywhere your pattern is 2 steps forward, 5 steps back, clean transmuted across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Stop and go, clean transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Think about your financial goals and where you want to be financially. What would it take for you to acclimatize, to get accustomed, used to the idea that you are already vibrationally that amount? What would it take for you to see that millions are available to you? Yours by divine right? What do you think will you need to do to get it? How much do you think you will need to sacrifice to get it? May some of your good karma be used to scan the entire universe for all the beings that have convinced you that you needed to sacrifice something in order to get it. All you need to sacrifice are your own inner resistances and barriers. So imagine there is a bonfire raging, and on the other hand is all the prosperity you desire. What would you need to throw into that fire? What would need to dissolve in you, transformed in you? For you to finally step into that greater prosperity. Throw your limits, limitations, fears, worries, resistances, concern, distrust. The thing is this, in most of us, experientially, we just don't know it. We just don't know it. What it feels like. So my sum of our karma abuse just create a fall that is to teach us what it feels like. To be completely, limitlessly abundant. Completely lucky. Some of our good karma abuse just create a fall that is to align us with luck. With inner knowing that we are absolutely lucky. on all levels. I always say it's always good where I am. That's my attitude toward life. That way, whatever decisions I make, it's always for the best. Imagine again you're inside the sun, and there's a bench, and you're sitting next to your source of income, the source of income. If that energy had a voice, had a story, what would it tell you? Say hi to that energy, introduce yourself. How can you be friends? How can you be playmates on this journey, on this physical plane? How can you cooperate and collaborate? How can you align and agree? Everywhere you believe you're unworthy, clear and transmuted across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Everywhere you can't have it better and easier than others, clear and transmuted across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Everywhere where you think hard way is the right way, that's a big one. Clear and transmuted across all time, dimension, space, and reality, times gazillion, times gazillion, times gazillion. Hard way is the right way. Where do you need hardships to learn lessons? Where do you believe hardship is your teacher? Clear and transmuted across all time, dimension, space, and reality. How can be unlimited abundance, ease, joy be your teacher? Some of you get karma abuse, just create a all that is to activate your source of income. Activate the inner confidence in you that you can be, do, have anything you like. What would it take for you to be completely aligned, completely aware, completely in the flow? Completely guided. And keep on allowing and allowing and allowing and allowing. How can you keep on allowing? What would it take for you to allow good things to happen to you every single day? What would it take for you to start making conscious choices about how you want your day to be? What would you like to experience? What would it take for you to live the best possible life? The life that you love and have all the abundance you need to support your lifestyle. What is the lifestyle you desire? And what do you need to support that? What needs to happen? If some of you got karma abuse, just create a folder that is to teach you what it feels like. To know that everything is possible for you. Everything is available to you. The universe has got your back. You're being watched over and helped every step of the way. How can you be in the flow? Activating you, the source of income. If some of you got karma abuse, just create a folder that is to run this activation. It's basically confidence, trust, and belief that you are that. It's already yours before you ask. Whatever you think about, the idea of it already exists in the ether. It's all a matter of time until it happens. So activating all of that. Removing all the bitterness, because there is a lot of bitterness from the experiences in the past that makes it hard for us to believe in what I'm saying. We are so bitter about everything that didn't go as planned. Life having been so hard. And we believe it's somebody else's fault. So neutralizing all that bitterness. A lot of bitterness. Some of your good karma beads just create a fold of this to neutralize all this bitterness from our consciousness. Bitterness around the life not working out the way we want it to be. Everywhere we haven't met our goals. Everywhere we are not so successful as others. Everywhere we haven't made the most out of our lives. Times gazillion, times gazillion. Allow all of it to be drained out of your system. Activating hope, dreams, beliefs that everything is possible. It's never too late. What would it take for you to give up all this bitterness? There's really a lot of that energy of bitterness. Bitterness around money, prosperity, abundance. Put your awareness at the center of Mother Earth. 5 feet down, 5 feet out, ground yourself. And whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes and be fully awake and alert. Next week, those of you who are joining the call, we're going to be talking about money regrets. So everywhere you made money mistakes, investment mistakes, whatever that is, or you made decisions that cost you a lot of money, or you got cheated out. So that's what we're going to work on. And those of you who are joining the Tuesday event, it's going to be all about exhaustion and worry. So I tapped into it a little bit today, but those of you who worry about money all the time, you worry about anything and everything all the time. That's what I want to hone in, because worrying about so many things also is very, very exhausting. So if this calls to you, I hope you can join next week. And I wish you a happy rest of the week. I hope this was a good session. Thank you for joining and being here, and I'll see you again next week. Bye bye.